Hey everyone, I'm Jay, but you can call me what you like, and welcome back to Baba Is You. Just want to say first things first, sorry for leaving you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger on the end of the last video. Um, yeah, that was a bit unintentional. I've actually been struggling with this level quite a bit, and I didn't actually have enough time to edit the rest of the video last time, or even to finish recording to solve the puzzle, because if I was going to continue for any longer than what I did in that recording, uh, it would have been like 2 days later. So with that being said, we're back. I went ahead and gave myself a little bit of a mental break, doing a lot of Baba, kind of, Baba me out. So now we're back in the level. We're in the challenge level, this extra difficult level, and yeah, we're gonna try to solve it, and hopefully with a fresh mind I can kind of see things a bit clearer and hopefully not get stuck as quick. So yeah, we have a lot going on here. We got Baba Is You, we got a rock, a jellyfish, we got crab, flag is defeat, blank space is win, jelly is push. If we push this rock over here, it'll complete all the sentences to be crab is defeat, flag is win, jelly is push. And then underneath that we have rock is push, and over here in the corner we have wall is stop. No way to move the wall is stop, no way to get past. Oh, accidentally killed myself. No way to get past having to push this rock and push this jelly in order to complete these sentences. Trust me, I tried. So now this is kind of all I got. This is kind of all I know what to do. I spent some time experimenting, and I've come to the conclusion that having me and the rock function at the same time doesn't really work. And basically how I did that is by turning rock into being Baba, and I had two Babas playing around. Also alternatively, I had what was another thing I did? I did some weird nonsense with this level. Like I basically went all over the place. I've turned the rock into a wall. I've turned Baba into push, but with nobody to push me. Yeah, this has been a weird, really weird set of trial and error, but eventually I'll figure it out, hopefully one day. And even if I don't, it'll make for good content anyway, as you guys watch me struggle. But because this time I get an entire video dedicated to being able to do so, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, with all that being said, I've tried a lot. What I keep coming back to is just kind of having like rock is push being above Baba Is You. Obviously that doesn't do much for me at this current moment. Also, I think this isn't going to do much for me. I think I've done this before. Wait, I was about to do something weird. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, so what do I do? I think a good first move is to do what I've done before and just kind of have rock switch places with Baba, get the rock out of the way. Have this go back to being the case, so now Baba Is You and rock is not push, but we can make it push. I don't know if this is a good move, but I'm tempted to go towards it again. So this is kind of what I kept coming back to at least like 100 dozen times. I have this weird theory in my head that if I'm capable of getting something past this crab, I can then switch it to be whatever I need it to be. But I don't really know a good way to do that. So I think a solid start might be to just have rock be us again, and then that's a bad spot. I don't know what to do here. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe I do know what to do here. Oh, I'm already making mistakes. This is weird. Okay. Does this work? Baba is push. Yeah, this works by all rules of the game. So Baba is push. Okay. What does that entail? Can't really push Baba in this position. Yeah, because if I push Baba down, then Rock is no longer me. Oh, I guess I could do that. Okay. So now I have Baba as a separate entity from the Rock. Does that mean, well, I guess if Baba's not us, then we can't be defeated, which means, ah, okay. Ah, this was a lot easier than what I thought it was, huh? Ah, nah, okay. I wish I would have kept that recording, that like 3 hour long recording of me struggling with this, because y'all, I wish y'all saw how long this actually took me originally. It was actually kind of insane. Especially now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of crazy as hell. But yeah, no, I kind of just got it now. Do I really? Is this it? Oh, not facing that direction. Like, can I just push the push out of the way? Actually, I could just use the push, right? Because no, Baba needs to be pushed still. But I can move is down to where it needs to go. Oh, too far. Move around the push. Does this really work? Oh my god, no way. No shot I just saw. I'm glad I completed the level, but at the cost of my mental health. What? I'm sorry. No. Let's. I just want to show y'all something real quick. Let's return the menu. Um, here. How do I see? Continue playing. No. I need to see my save slots. This is absurd. I guess the only way to see my save slot is by starting a new game over. I don't want to do that, but I swear my time in this game has to be like an hour more than what it was with further progression before. Like, you know how like when we first started the series, my time recorded was at like 2 hours and 11 minutes. It has to be at like at the very least 3 now. Like, there's no way it's not. And I am so upset that I started this recording with the intention of having like one of the longest recordings possible for this, just to be absolutely gobsmacked, I don't know, I'm just jaw dropped at how well that went. What? Do I end the video here? What do I do? Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Well, I guess we continue. I guess that's the only thing we can do. We have a new area in the map to go to called Solitary Island. So I guess let's check this out. I don't know whether to be impressed or upset at how quickly I did that, and I don't know how to feel. All right. Well, we got Solitary Island, level 0 poem. Okay. We got rose is red, violet is blue, flag is win, Baba is you. Bars. I like that. We also have wall is stop. So I guess idea is you don't have the ring position set the right way, but you have to do it in a way that still allows for something to be you, because if something's not you, then you lose immediately. But if you do it the wrong way, you run into the situation of, like, for example, right, If we were to do this, nothing is us. We perish. And everything's the wrong color and everything's bad. But if we just try to do this, then we have a similar situation where now we are the flag, but we can't really control anything because we are the flag. So I guess what we gotta do is move. Gotta move something. How do we get access to something? How do we move something? How do we get access to something and allow us to move something? I mean, it's a nice poem. It's a pretty poem, but how do I change the poem? I can't let flag be you, but I can't let nothing be me either. I change the number of ises, and now I have access to other things in a sense, right? Because neither roses are red or reds are blue, but flag is still win and Baba is still you, which what does that allow for? Such an interesting level. We have 2 additional tiles, but what does that do? Oh, that gives us access to rose. Okay. So what we can do is rose is win. How do we switch this around? Okay, we have access to a different pattern now. What if we put rose down here at the bottom? We got rose is you, Baba is win. Oh, okay, that's easy. Just like that. Cool. Okay, nice first level. I think I'm gonna avoid the any more challenge levels or extra levels like the plague because they scare me, they terrify me, and I don't wish to deal with them anymore. I can't express to y'all how long I was messing around with that last puzzle at the end of the last video to where I felt like I needed to cut it off. I need to stop trying to solve the puzzle. I guess I tried so many things in my that I kind of just only removed the other possibilities. I stopped clouding my head with nonsense. So I guess that's nice. What we got? We got Baba's float, which I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. Baba is float. What does Baba is float mean? Okay. Baba is float. Baba is you. Flag is win. Wall is stop. Rock is push. Okay. Well, what's stopping us from... What? Is that what... It doesn't mean like I'm levitating? But how do I levitate above the flag but not above the rocks? Okay, whatever. Well, in that case, we got to make us into something else. Something that isn't floating, preferably. I guess, I mean, the easy solution is just to make, like, flag is you, or rock is you, not flag is you, rock is you. Right? Because then you won't be levitating. And Baba is still float, which is fine because we don't care about Baba after we're done with Baba. Right? Yeah, okay, pretty much. Simple first level. New interesting mechanic though with the float thing being there. Let's see what's in level 2. Warm river. We got water is hot, Baba is you, and float. Does that mean... Okay, I float above the water. Cool. Like that. Baba is melt though, typically. Okay, skull is defeat and float. So if Baba's not float, okay. Is there a way for us to be something that's not Baba? Not in this one, right? We want to be float for us to get over the water, but then we need to immediately not be float afterwards. Skull is defeat and float. There's no way to change any of these really. All we could change is whether or not we're floating And that's it. Baba is melt and float. Oh, water is hot and float. There we go. Because if the water is floating and we're not, then essentially what that does is it puts us beneath the water. And also, coincidentally, beneath the skulls. There you go. You see, this is more on pace with what my brain is like accustomed to and able to handle. And there's the nonsense I don't want to deal with for today. Okay, what maybe if we finish up this world quick, then we'll go back and we'll try our hand at this challenge level, but I think I want to avoid it for now. That being said, let's go on to level 3. We got bridge building. Okay, so we got Texas float. Interesting. Does that mean we... Nope. Is Baba also float? No. Okay. Texas float, but we're able to push Tex. Again, doesn't really make sense to me. We got rock is push. We got water is sink. Edges stop. No way to change whether or not water is sink. No way to change whether Texas float. No way to change hedges stop. Texas float. Well, okay, so Texas float, but I can still push Tex. What does that mean in correlation to the water is sink thing? Like, what does this really mean? Like, can I... Oh, I can use rocks to destroy the path. Okay, because rocks sink by default, which makes sense, but it's not written out here as a rule, so I didn't think to consider that as one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Only way to get that rock out of this area over here is to simply make us into a rock. Yeah, rock is you, Baba is you. Okay, so we can do that. So let's go ahead and preemptively prep this, right? Well, there's not much preemptive prepping we need. It's just kind of figure out how to conduct ourselves properly. Okay. I want to be near the flag, like that. There we go. And now we don't have to worry about nothing. Flag is a win, and we're good. Okay. You see, these levels are not too bad. I think those levels were just insane challenge levels, honestly. I spent so long on those 2 levels. Even the first challenge level still took me a little bit longer than most of the other ones. We got the same level again, except... What? Rock is also float? Okay, nothing that we could do about the rock being float. But water is sink. Water is sink, but rock is float? Okay. Water is sink, rock is float. Oh, okay. Well, at least this time we have both the rocks nearby. Well, if water is sink and rock is float, then we just need rock to be us. And for us to win with the rocks. Ah, but we don't count like that. Okay, that's fine. Ah, we can text. Huh? Okay, so I could just sacrifice text this time. Well, that's a tad bit different. I wish I would have known that, because I would have just done so myself, like this. Is there anything stopping me from doing this? No? Okay, I didn't think so. There you go. I didn't realize that the text not being float that time would contribute to it destroying the water source. But hey, we got next level, Victory Spring, level 5. We're making our way through these levels pretty nicely. Doing a pretty good job. Let's see what we got here. We got Cog is push, Baba is you, water is sink, Text is float. And the wind condition is just kind of there. So what we got here? So cog is push. Does that mean I can push the win condition out of the way? No. Okay. Uh-huh. And we don't want text to stop being float, because if we were to do that, then we lose our win condition. Okay, I see. Well, if text is float, then it doesn't seem like we need to push the cogs per se. It seems more like we just need to push the text. So with that being said, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to move forward the text is float text farther up, like this, right? And then we're gonna do it again, and now we got the win condition out. Nice. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get the is text out because we don't need the float text at all. So if we do this and we push this back, and we have text is win. Now any text we walk up into is not the winning text, huh? What? Okay, wait. So text is win, right? Why doesn't this work? Text is not still floating, is it? Text can't still be floating because we got rid of that as a sentence. But there's no other way to hit this condition. We got text is float, right? Well, clearly if text is not floating, then we can't. If text is floating, why is it pushable? Papa's not also floating. Okay, I'm so confused. What would have happened if I were just to swap them this direction? Texas float kind of like that. Doesn't everything get destroyed at that rate? Yeah, and there is no win condition at all to me. Okay, I'm very confused. Because this feels like one of those things that only really has one solution. So what if we did something a little different then? What if we put a cog here, we sacrifice a cog, right? But then what if we did it like this? Okay, and then what happens? We move. No, because if we were to move it with the cog, that doesn't work. Well, you know what does work though? If I were to attack it from the other side. Let's put the cog through here first, right? Then we hit with the text is float text, right? And we push out the win condition. What does this do for us? Text is float. Text is win. Thing is we don't win though, no matter what. So let's say we got all of that text out. What does this do? So text is float. It still doesn't solve anything though, because when you get rid of this one, it gets rid of everything. Oh, well, I guess in this case, well, you could just do that and it's just Baba is win or water is win. Oh, I guess in this case, anything could be win when the text is not floating. Okay. I was just being a little silly on that one. Goofy goober, if you will. Let's see what we got now. We got robot is you, robot is stop. Okay, interesting concept. We don't have Baba is you. We have lag is win, water is sink, pipe is stop. Okay, so we want Baba to be you. Okay. I see what the dilemma is. Okay, I got it. So here's what I think we gotta do. We need to without using Baba, get our robots to bump into one another. And get them misplaced somehow. How do I get these two misplaced? I figure out how to misplace one or the other. Like that. But while still keeping Baba around. Because I have nothing else I can access, right? No. So I know if I do this, they'll both go at the same time. Robot is you, robot is stop. Nothing I can do with this right now. You got robot dudes, and they're trying to be helpful. I see it, but what do I do here? Is there a way to get misaligned? Is there a way to use... Okay, is there a way to undo this? Oh yeah, there is. I'm stupid. God, I'm brain dead. Come on. I don't know why I think the Baba is you sentence can only be one directional. Good Lord. May Lord have mercy upon my silly soul. These levels are not even that hard. I'm just having too hard of a time thinking through them. This is crazy. Level 7. Catch the thief? Okay. We got Baba is you, robot is move. We got a win condition that needs to be met. Got pipe is stops, close defeat. So what's... Oh, the issue is as I move. Oh shit. Robot's gonna kill me. Ah. Ooh, but he keeps going after I'm dead. What an interesting little fella. Okay. How do I stop him in time? It's such an interesting dilemma to have. Oh, okay, I get it. There we go. Oof. Okay, cool. And we get rid of robot's move. Awesome. Okay, that was mildly concerning, but we got it. We were just able to push Baba is you down. What I'm gonna do is robot is move, right? Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the robot do his thing. Let him go back past the skulls. And then we'll have robot just be us. And swap places with the robot. Yeah and no. Here's what we gotta do. We gotta have both the robot and Baba be us. because I have a gut feeling that once you push the win condition to that pipe that's up to the top of it, you're not going to be able to get the robot up, because with the robot being you, Skull is still defeat. So you have to make both of them us at the same time. There we go. So like that. Right? And that way we have a simple solution. Like that. I really don't want this robot to die. Oh shit. How'd the robot die? I mean, it's fine if the robot's dead, kinda. No, it's not. Because something needs to be the win condition, and that something is gonna be a little robot friend. There we go. So, with that being said, how do we get... Okay, so it's gonna have to be robot is you, Baba is win. That is the win condition that we need. Just like that. And we're gonna have to move Baba and win just to be down here. There we go. Just like that. Complete another level. Nice. And we already cleared the area. 8 out of 8 dandelions. We got another star flower thing, and we unlocked 2 new levels. But I want to finish up here before we move on. So with that being said, let's move on to level 8, Tiny Pond. What's Tiny Pond like? We got Baba's You and Open. We got Flag and Key. We have a win. The water is stop and shut. But Baba is open. Ah. Okay. Why? My question then becomes why? Why are we like this? Hogs are not anything. That's interesting. So something needs to be us. I don't have an is. I don't have access to is. So something else needs to be us and open. It's fascinating. We are having some technical issues with this puzzle because essentially what we got right here is a run-on sentence that can't be replaced, basically. Well, Baba is you, which means Baba is no longer open, which means we don't die. But water is still stopped. Baba is you. Baba is you and he? What happens if we do something like this? Baba is you and he, but he is not you. Okay. Then can I make Baba and you is Baba and Key is you? That feels like that should make no sense at all. But also I feel like it has no choice but to make sense. Is that how these puzzles work? No. Okay, that's not how these puzzles work at all. Cool. Good to know. So, I mean, we could do a cross one, like how we've done before. Wait, let's get rid of this and move this and away somewhere where we can access it. So we could do key is open. Well, that doesn't do anything. We can do key is you. We could do the key being where? Can I move this up? No, because then I can't swap the two. I can retrospectively change the position of the key. Okay. If I change it this way. Place the key. If I place it here, that doesn't make sense. And this whole is you scenario can't really work in any other way or any other orientation. So what do we got here? He is you and I don't know. Can I just somehow, what can I get away with? Nothing, because the wall is stuck. He is you and open. Same issue as we have at the beginning, it's just now the item positions are different. You see, if you could push the key somehow, but you can't. Is there a way to prep position change? Like doing something, setting something up where Baba and something else is you? No, because I don't have access to control two things at once. Wait, what if we were to change? No, this is kind of what we need. Okay, wait. We just need set up so two things are us, right? So flag and Baba is you. There we go. So now we have control of both. What does this do now? I don't have another open. I don't have another is. So what am I doing here? Kind of like I need flag is open. So key What if we were to do Key and Baba is you, but then additionally hit him with the flag? Okay, so I'll put the key in the bad spot. Well, no, because I'm about to move the key. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta shake off this thing. There we go. Shake off the key. Cool. Alright, so now that we're a bit farther away from the key, we can do flag is open. What if we were to do key and flag is open? I don't know. I don't think that does anything. The flag is open. I don't have another and. So how do we get whatever item we shove in here not only be us, but for us to be us and for that item to be open? For both of us to be open. It would require another and, wouldn't it? I can't think of a way to solve this without another and. What you would essentially need is Key and Baba, two things, is open. Well, no, technically. I'm thinking about this wrong. We need two things to be us, but we only need one thing to be you. But we don't have two is's to change what the you is, and we don't have a way to change the orientation of the you. That's the problem. Okay. No, I think there's a kind of a way. Okay, let's try this. Let's change this to Key and Baba, or just Key is you? Yeah, with Key is you, here's what we can do. We can move where Baba is in the text string. Does it work left to right? Maybe it didn't work because it was right to left. Does it work left to right? Like if I were to do Baba and Key is you, does that work? I still want to argue that this is technically a correct sentence. No, okay. So now we need the is to be in a different direction. How do we do that? We need the is you. Well, I guess unless we had two. Unless we kind of had two Babas laying around. I mean, that could be a potential option. If I do this, right? I prepare flag as Baba. What happens here? Now we have two Babas. And now that we have two Babas, now we can change Baba back to being us. Oh, but the U is too low. Okay, wait. No, that works. I think that works in a sense, in an idea. Okay. So, we want Baba, or more accurately, we want flag to be Baba. Okay. So, we just need to move this around the other way. I'll just go all the way around town. Right? Just like this. So now we have flag is Baba, right? Then we have two Babas. Flag is now useless. We can tuck flag in a corner over here, just in the distance. And now we got... Now we can go back to having Baba is you. Let's set this up the right way. But we can go back to having Baba is you and open. So yeah, I gotta move the open thing a bit first. Okay. So now if we do this, right, we can have Baba go all the way back up and around the corner. And we can just prepare the Babas to hit that one blue thing. Okay, yeah, that works. We got key is you and open, but I don't really want key is you and open. What I really want is, now that I have two Babas, we can have them move. We can have them move and groove. Awesome. And now we can also have key is win. Perfectly set up for us. Just like this. There we go. And there's another level down. Alright. 3 more levels to go. We're not gonna have time to hit the secret levels, but at the very least we can finish up this map. So now we can head off to level 9 research facility. Oh wow, okay, we got some interesting stuff here. We got Kiki's defeat. Interesting. Skull is hot, Baba is you, wall is stop, random win condition, bolt is push, something is move, bolt is melt. So the only thing that really matters in regards to Skull being hot is the bolt. Okay. And I guess Kiki only moves when we press space to wait, right? No, I'm pressing space to wait right now. Okay. Oh, because Kiki's defeat, but Kiki's not move. What happens if Bolt is... Oh, Bolt can be moved. Okay, as long as Bolt's not in front of Skull. That's easier said than done. Kiki's defeat. But Kiki is not affected by Bolt, and neither is Bolt affected by Kiki. Okay. We have a secondary defeat thing. We get rid of Skull is hot. Yeah. Okay. If we were to get rid of Skull is hot, then what does that do? Does that give us a path even? Well, I was just thinking, right? So like we get rid of Bolt is push in exchange for Bolt is move, but let's do this the other way so that way we have extra time to play with. So we plan our moves. So here's what I'm thinking, right? All we really want is for Skull to not be hot anymore, right? But bolt is no longer push because of my silly goofball mistake. Okay, bolt is push for now, right? And we lower it down here into this little crevice thing. Bring it here. And we move bolt is push to being bolt is move? Is that the move? But that doesn't... I mean, yeah, in a sense, it pushed it. But, okay, so here's what we do. Once we have that set up, let's push the bolt. No, we pushed the bolt too far in. That's the issue. We have to get the push in first. Okay, I think that's the case. There you go. So get the bolts in proper position. Right? Push down move. Get rid of the push. Move the push up. And over to the feed. Like that. And now we just have to be really careful with our moves. But if I move one more time, we lose. Okay. So, did I waste a move? I guess in a sense I did, right? So let's time this better, I guess? Yeah, I have to position this better before I get rid of the push. Okay, I think I get it. I needed a certain number of moves, basically. So while bolt is still pushed, let's move this forward once over here. That also ensures it's facing the right direction right away. Move that. Get rid of the push. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, that means I can push past it. That's right. I confused myself for a second there. Oop. Like that. And nope, I messed it up somehow again. Okay. So I guess now I have to change it via 1. So push it back 1, 2. Then push it forward once. Oh. And then move the push this time? Does this work? I'm guessing it's a timing thing, right? Oh, okay. I somehow messed up my moves. That's real clever of me. Let's try this again. I keep doing something. Okay, so that's not gonna work either. That was a dumb spot to move this from. Okay, oh well. Nope. It's that extra move I just took, having to do that. Does I plan this out poorly? Okay. Let's try this now. Nope, that still lands the same way. How does this keep landing the same way? I'm changing the spacings of it each time. Maybe I just don't push the push all the way through? Is that what the game's trying to tell me? Because I do need a secondary thing, but maybe I just don't have to be doing the silly thing of changing its direction each time. Or like... No, there's a way to do that better. How does this keep happening? Jeez. Jeez Louise. I need to have it bounce off the wall first? Yeah. Maybe let's try that. Push it this way. I don't know, something or another. It's like I get the solution, I just don't know how to do it. That's my damn problem. How? How do I keep running into this issue? There we go. Oh, okay. So we no longer have skull is hot, but now skull is defeat. Skull should have been pushed first. I had access to the defeat, didn't I? Like ages ago. No, not really. I don't have a good chance to be in front of the feet. I thought I messed up, but no, I don't think I really did. Not in a sense. Oh, I just realized too, if something's moved, I don't have to be moving back and forth and trying to time it. I could just fucking... I'm stupid. Okay, I could just wait for it. Good lord. Alright, well, let's try this again. So something for sure needs to go in front of Bolt. No, I'm so confused because... Okay, so let's say we put the bolt through... Okay, so let's try something different. I'm trying to move independently from the bolt. I'm figuring that that's a bit of an issue. So what if... I don't know how we're gonna do this. But we need bolt to be pushed. We're gonna need the move mechanic because there's no other way to get things going. Okay, so let's try moving the bolt, I guess. Setting up this push thing here. And now I have like this completely in the wrong spot. Okay. Because then I can't access move. Okay. No, I feel like that's wrong. Where is it? Is it wrong? I don't know. Let's just try. Okay, so Kiki's defeat, but not for us. So that works out fine. Oh. Oh, this is literally how I'm supposed to be doing. Oh my god, why? Why did this take me so long? Okay. So I just have to not mess up the timing, right? So if I walk through here, skull is not defeat yet. If I take another step forward, or okay, so skull is not hot, skull is defeat, but I don't have to worry about skull being defeat if I push skull out of the way. Yeah, did that do it? Oh shit. Oh my god. Holy heck. Okay, this puzzle really did me in. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I've been stuck at this for ages. Oh, I'm definitely not getting this video out in time. Oh my god, that was like what, an hour and 40 minutes or something? Jesus Christ. Okay. Um I don't like the fact that this secret level looks like it has a 6 on it. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't appreciate the concept of there being 6 secret levels. I'm not having none of that today. I'm just gonna complete the main levels. Maybe another day we'll come back and try to do the challenge levels, but I just can't. These levels are already hard enough as it is. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, new level. We got cog is stop. We got access to move, and bot is push. We got flag is flag. Where's wind? Bog is defeat. Okay. Oh, flag, rock, wind, all around the right side over here. Okay, I didn't even notice it. So bro needs to get across. Hog is stop. Okay, what is our prerogative here? It's to get the bot to move to where we need it to go. Okay, wait, let's run it back already. I've already made a mistake then in this case. What if we then have the bot on and off push the cog, right? So okay, we have move. Oh wait, we have NAND. Bot and cog is move. That's a thing. Robot and cog is move. Okay, I want to try. Okay, well now I do need to push the robot out of the way. Okay. I need to push him away, I guess. I don't know, I'm not even sure what I'm doing here yet. I literally have zero clue as to what the hell is going on in this very moment. Okay, so we got cog and robot is push. Right? We have pipe is stop, Baba's U, flag is flag, so nothing can become flag. So we just need the win condition. Because we have an extra is laying around anyway. So what is it that we want? Yes, we want cog and robot to be... No, because it's just gonna go backwards. How do I get... That's... How do I get the robot facing upwards? There's not a way to do that, is there? At least not where I'm thinking of having him. Okay, so I gotta stop and realize that there's nothing that I can do to get these guys to change direction after I've already chosen their direction. Okay. So how am I supposed to move those? I'm not. Okay, I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to move them out of place. I'm trying to move things to their place. Okay. Well, then in that case, all I need is win is... What? Win is cog? No, because I need both the cog and robot to move. Not just once, but twice. No, something needs to be win. That's the order in which the movement works. Rock is win, but we don't have a rock at all. Oh, well, we do have an and. So we can do flag and rock is win. That requires an is, which we have. We're off to the side here. It requires an and that we can't really spare, I don't believe. This is how we would do it, theoretically, right? Because you have to connect the sentence somehow and then get the condition to be true. So with that being said, we have robot is move. What if I can get the robot to double back? Okay, that might be an option. Because I don't need the push. I only need one move and I don't need stop. I'm being given spares. Yeah, okay. Which means I moved the and the is to the wrong locations. Okay, got it. Okay, so here's the idea, right? We get the robot to double back, or the cog, one or the other. We get them to double back once. And we should be good to reuse them. But that does mean we do need to keep push. So that needs to stay off the side. Obviously we need to keep robot is. We need and to be usable for this puzzle specifically. We don't need stop. Stop is not a mechanic that we need. I just have to make sure not to complete a sentence. Okay. So we have blank and stop. And I guess we can have cog? No, we can have the physical cog if cog is no, because that requires cog and robot to be push. No, I guess we can have cog as push. If cog is push, robot is move. Yeah, because we're keeping push anyway for later. Cog is push. Like that. So that puts the and in the right location as long as we move the robot the right way. So we'll have robot is push. Push the robot in this direction. Then we have robot is move. The next. And let's see what happens here. Oh, cog is no longer push. Wait, I messed that one up. Haha, silly me. Oh wait, no. Let me stop. There we go. Cog is push now. Okay, let's try that again. And now the robot should double back. Okay. And so all I need to do is wait for him to get back to the other side. Okay. Get the robot. We get the robot to be push, right? And as long as he does what I need him to do in time, we should be in the clear, right? So, well, I guess we can also just double it to make sure it doesn't ruin it. Could we? No, 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 no. We just want this. Because doing anything else doesn't really help the situation now, does it? I mean, I guess in a sense it could. Well, if robot is push, I don't need him to be pushed again, do I? Right? No, not necessarily. I don't need cog to be anything. So bro can go, wait, actually let's move this 2 steps back, 1 step forward, give us plenty of space to move, get jiggy with it. Okay, and then we don't need push theoretically at all. So with that, we can go ahead and move this here. Do robot is move, and in that way he can't break the order of it. Yeah. And he comes back. And we have our robot friend back. Thanks, bud. Thank you, buddy. You're very much appreciated. And with that being said, that is level 10. Much, much easier to understand than level 9. I will have to say that for a fact. Wireless connection was a really like solid to understand. Like I knew what I had to do there. I kind of had no other choice, and I really rock with that. We got level Island 11 prison. We got About is you, Kiki push, wall is stop, and Win being outside of the walls. Okay. Kiki's okay, but the win conditions outside of the walls. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. What? Okay, I need a moment to think about this. Okay. So, what if Kiki is push? What does that do for me? Nothing. Kiki's push does literally nothing because of the fact that Kiki can't face through walls. Okay. Kiki is wall, does nothing. Can't change the orientation of Baba is you. I can have Kiki be us. It's like we need to phase Kiki out of this place in order to switch bodies. Right? That's what it almost feels like. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so yeah, theory is correct, right? Obviously nothing I can do there. Kiki is push. Yeah, no. Is there a way to like... Oh, well, if Kiki's not push, right? I can theoretically push wall into Kiki. What does that do? Does that do anything? No. Okay, let's change Kiki to be us. What happens if... Oh. Oh. Oh, if you're inside of text, you can move the rest of the text boxes. Oh, okay. Um, okay. I I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I was a lot easier than I expect. Okay. Um, for some reason I feel like I couldn't do that before. Like that doesn't feel right to me. But I guess we got it. Can I just do you is win? That'd be really funny. Just yep, the concept of you is win. No, I don't think so, right? No. Okay, so something that needs to be win. Let's just have Baba be win, I guess. Okay. Um. Well, good puzzle, good game. I appreciate the game for trying to make a interesting puzzle. That was very interesting. I don't know how else to feel about it. And with that, I think. Oh, I just killed myself at the end there. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode. This is definitely one of the longest Baba Is You episodes by far. Actually, to you guys, it's probably gonna be around the right time because most of it was just spent standing around trying to solve the puzzles. Now that I think about it. But yeah, nonetheless, for me, this is one of my longest recordings so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hopefully you guys stick around, and because there's gonna be plenty more of it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.